Rob Zastryzny is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Now batting, Julius Grady, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing, his people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
At the plate, Josh Bell. The average in the early season not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Set. Here's the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, after losing game 1 of the series, to get an RBI single in the first inning of game 2 is a good sign. This is a tough team, mentally tough, mentally strong, ready to go.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. First and second now, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th, catcher Dion Cedeno.
Settling in now, Dion Cedeno. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to third. Reined in. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs nothing. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And pitchers beware, because he's been off the charts hot to start the season. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Seguin takes it in. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Now in the box, Victor Marrero. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. And this is fouled at the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Batting third, left fielder Jesse Padilla.
Striding into the box, Jesse Padilla, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo, man at first after the 2-out walk. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The 1-2 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Into the box, Jeimer Candelario. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off
it. Working to escape the first inning jam. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Ty Kelly. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home. He'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
The pitcher, Chad Kuhl, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Pirates lead it 1-0. Here's Javier Baez. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. To short, hit hard. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Digging in, Sam Chavez. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Striding in, Rob Zastryzny. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Grady moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And the pitch on 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Victor Marrero would be next. 2 out with the man at first. Out of play. High high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Margot has a beat on it, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Julius Grady. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and the ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Full count. Here it comes. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Manuel Margot. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Misses. Ball 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's another 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Striding in once again, Victor Marrero. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The left fielder, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Padilla. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, what a dive to first. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
First baseman number
Well, he
44.
picks up a hit now in 11 straight games. Swing the bat pretty good. I love the adjustments he's made along the way through this whole streak.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo lifted the other way to left center. Falling for it, Margot. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Third baseman, number 7, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
He pulls this one into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. In to score, the runner from third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Javier Baez in tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sam Chavez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's now, and that'll bring in Rob Segedin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
This is foul right side. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Adam Frazier will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Dion Cedeno. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now to the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He reached on a single in his first try. One and one, here it comes. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Lays off 2-2 now.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop. The throw to first. It's there, and he's out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Ripped on the ground to first.
Bell brings it in.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Cubs.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Skied into straightaway right. Grady has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. One and two, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And that'll bring in Ty Kelly. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Chavez ranging up the middle, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping into the box, Chad Kuhl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and he lays off for a ball. 2-1. One run on 3 hits and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder Julius Grady.
Digging in once again, Julius Grady, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1, and this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
3-1. Here it is. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 2-1. Matt Fowler is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Matt Fowler.
Ready once again, Victor Marrero. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Grady is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Ready for another shot now, Jesse Padilla. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Margot. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. He is out.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Seconded.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Into the box, Rob Segedin. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Dion Cedeno. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now both runners are breaking in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
On the ground to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Spangenberg. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Javier Baez waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Second baseman,
Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This one's down to third. To second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Jose Batista will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Up high, 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Albert Almora.
In now, Albert Almora. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores.
Man, he stayed with that break and took it the other way. That's old school hitting. When the ball's breaking away from you, take it the opposite field.
Standing in now, Victor Marrero. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 4-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Sean Terry is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Sean Terry.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ty Kelly. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Gregory Polanco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Polanco.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box now, Julius Brady pitches a cold strike. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate, at least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still down by a count of 4-2. Felipe Rivero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Felipe Rivero.
Striding in once again, Jesse Padilla. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Cedeno recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Set to deal on 2-2, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another chance? Jeimer Candelario. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2. takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Into the box, Javier Baez. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning. You're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Sam Chavez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alonzo Dixon will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 4.
Willie Shore will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Willie Shore.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2-1. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And he will pull into 2nd with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Padilla is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Charlton Pinay will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Charlton Pinay.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And he struck him out.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Standing in now, Willie Shore. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Ball 3, the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Ready once again, Albert Almora. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 1-1, here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Well, this bunt's part of his game. You know he can fly, and everybody on the field's anticipating it, but he dropped it in the perfect spot.
Into the box now, Victor Marrero. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Matt, don't look now, but they got the big boy on deck, the big slugger on the on deck circle. Boy, would he love to hit with the bases loaded right here if this guy can happen to get on.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 299 in his career. And the lead is now 7-2. Into the box, Jesse Padilla. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Rizzo.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
From the stretch. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway.
Please.
Douglas
pitching
Schneider comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Schneider.
So striding forward now, Dion Cedeno. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
At the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Ty Kelly. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. outside, and a full count, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Rob Zastryzny takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 12 hits.